Good evening, Ruskin enjoyers. Have you right? It's time for a profit review. Last week we discussed the Christmas Week 2 Rush Store for 2024, and that means today we're here to discuss Christmas Week 3, the very last Rush Store of 2024. That happened on December 26, 2024. So sit back and relax. I'm going to start yapping. But before we do, some of you probably don't fully understand what we're here for, what the focus of the video is, so I'll quickly explain. With every Rush Store that we see, I will return to it 4 weeks later just to see how everything turned out. Did everything match up to our expectations? And if not, I have to sit here and explain why. Also, with every Rush Store that we see, I'm always making considerations for what potentially might be the best investment for this week. Was I correct? And if not, you can hold me accountable. Right then, so, to our surprise, we got a third week of Christmas. Yes. So the initial reaction was, what? And the second reaction was, I don't think I care. Unfortunately, that was basically the reaction. A lot of people really didn't care for it. 8 skins. We've already just had 2 Christmas Rush Stores. It wasn't looking very bright. It wasn't looking very positive. Okay, you know, there was a cool looking bolt action rifle, another sheep in the door for 2024. Oh, look, we finally did see another skin being produced by Epic. So it looks like his, seasonal themed box, collection did actually complete itself. I wonder what he does for 2025. So, things like that were pretty nice, but a Python, another AK for Christmas. Oh, a crossbow, the third one to be accepted in all of 2024. And then, oh, look, a wooden door that looked incredibly similar to the wooden door they were giving away for free as a Twitch drop at that exact same time. So, I don't know what they were doing. Okay, so people didn't care. It really didn't look like it was that worth a fuss to panic about. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. And I had to look at all these skins and try and figure out what potentially would be a very nice investment for the week. And trust me when I sit here and say I was trying. So I looked at the crossbow because I made a consideration in regards to, well, it was the third crossbow to be accepted in all of 2024. For some strange reason, we used to see a lot of crossbows, but in 2024, suddenly next to nothing. There's no real good answer for it, I'm afraid to say. But could it potentially work out with a sheer lack of new acceptances anytime soon? Probably. But I'm really grasping at straws, basically. It looked good, produced by MDE, who's made Whiteout and Blackout collection, but still expected it to go down in price regardless. With all Christmas skins, all the new ones that are accepted in brand new Rush Stores, they will inevitably go down in price. It is expected, it's routine, it happens every single year. So I'm like, well, a smart barter could still maybe lead to some sort of a success. And at that specific point, crossbows, the cheapest one was $1.40. So, okay, maybe it won't go down in price ridiculously. Maybe a smart barter can still lead to some reasonable profit, but wasn't super confident. Now, looking at all the other skins, I thought, oh, hey, this bolt action rifle was accepted. Looks cool. The Krampus bolt action rifle was an actual really cool looking design, and I was very happy to see it actually being accepted. But bolt action rifles, looking at them back, during this period of time, they weren't exactly holding up super great either. You could question the idea of how often I even using the weapon itself. Earlier this year, we already got 2 Twitch drops. It wasn't looking super great. And of course, Christmas theme, so inevitably it is expected to go down in price. I looked at the large box. I thought, okay, that's cool. We got another, neon storage that was obviously based around a season. So as I said in 2025, what will Epic do next? Lockers? Yeah, lockers probably isn't too bad of an idea. So, okay, that was a nice suggestion there. But if we actually do see a new skin, so like a locker or a furnace or something that is neon Christmas, yeah, that very likely could bounce up a fair bit. But with the arrival of that large box, this didn't really go up in price that much more. See this small box here? It was around $1, during the year of 2024. But in the lead up to Christmas, it went all the way up to $3+. It rose up in price ever so nicely. But it was already a high price when this appeared, and it didn't really change that much afterwards anyway. Oh, okay, then that's not very good. So maybe this is going to probably drop off a fair bit. I was thinking a smart barter was definitely the way to go about it, though. But yeah, I looked at the gingerbread backpack. I thought, oh wow, we actually got a gingerbread backpack. There was a few of them that were submitted. But still, I was like, that's probably still going to go down the price, Christmas, blah, blah, blah. A very straightforward video today, I know. Christmas, week 3, yippee. So, yeah, overall, it really did kind of come across as a week where it was just going to be a break, basically. It really didn't feel like it was going to be worth a hassle. So, shall I talk about the first 24 hours of sales? So here we are. Now, that Krampus bolt action rifle was doing quite all right. Wasn't abnormal, but it was selling quite nicely. People did approve of it. And then it immediately kind of drops off. So, Snowfall Door, 5,000 subscribers. Neon Christmas large box, not really selling that much. Interesting. And that backpack, well, is that going to be the lowest selling backpack in all of the, well, out of all the backpacks? It's looking like it. All right, then. Python, nah, wasn't really getting that much traction. Crossbow, not really selling that much. Interesting. As I said, we don't see that many more crossbows after this. Maybe that could rise up in price nicely in the future. The AK was down in price. Wasn't too surprised. Already had a Christmas AK and whatnot. And the gingerbread wooden door, hardly any sales. Because literally at the exact same time, we had the free wooden door being a giveaway that was exactly the same thing. We already had a gingerbread wooden door as a Twitch drop. So, yeah, and not that many sales. Very simple, yes. So, when it inevitably came to doing the abnormal barders, well, there was only 2 skins that are abnormal, and I wasn't really recording myself back then, not without my camera. So, like, I just basically turned on the stream, and I just jumped in. I just started doing the barders. Like, people didn't care, and I knew people didn't really care. So I just jumped in. I did like a $1 barter on the large box, and a $1. I think I did 80 cents and $1.30. I'm not sure if I can see the prices here. So I've just done about 90 cents there. Yeah, and you can see how quick it is. Look at all the barders. And Snowfall Door took a while to appear, so I did a second barter in the large box. I was looking to see what everybody else did. Someone put down like a $1.20 barter there. So I went and put down a barter of around $1. Yeah, because I just still thought it was going to go down pretty bad around, March, April time, the inevitable Easter dip. So, yeah, that was it, really. There wasn't much else to talk about. But, yeah, I was like, okay, cool, yep, full collection. Surely we'll see another set in 2025. We'll see what happens next. But that was it. The abnormal's next to nothing. It was next to nothing. So, I guess, do I just jump in immediately and talk about the outcomes? I expected nothing, and that's what we got. Yippee. So, I'm very sorry about this video. Again, nobody was expecting it. Nobody cared for it. And now here we are. It's, no longer Christmas, of course. It's almost the end of January. And, yeah, it's all gone down in price. Oh, wow. Who expected that? Me. And you, hopefully, if you're listening. So, overall, the Krampus bolt action rifle, 16,000 subscribers. I mean, that's fine. It's fine. And as time goes on, I would be surprised if that potentially rises up in price quite nicely and lead up to next Christmas. We'll see how that goes. I should also look on the Steam market, and I can confirm to you only 30 listings. I mean, it's not that bad, but it's out of season at the moment, so we'll have to accept that. Then, Neon Christmas large box. Could it follow in the footsteps of the small box? We'll see. But that did 15,600 subscribers. That did 11,300. So consider this. March, April, look at these skins. Yes, they really didn't have that much interest, when they were first out. But there should be some interest in them in anticipation of next year's Christmas. Now, the skins to look out for, I'd say, are the bolt action rifle, the large box, the backpack, and the crossbow. That, I'm sorry to say, but I don't think he'll get that much interest. And the Python, yeah. So if anything, this profit review video is actually kind of steering people towards making more considerations for the future. Bit weird that, but yeah, I guess you could say. But like overall, everything matched up to expectation because we expected everything to go down in price. And yeah, that's basically what happened. Wow, you've gone down a fair bit. Not ridiculously down bad, but could be worse. And I shouldn't say that out loud. So, yeah, there it is. Chat, YouTube, did you happen to buy any of these Christmas skins? Like, I think the bolt action rifle might have got your interest. And fair enough. Like, overall, last year we did get a decent amount of them, which you can clearly see right there. Yeah, okay. But are we going to get the same amount in 2025? Or is it going to be more like 2023? We shall see. So, I sit here and I look at the barders on my main account, and as you can see, I did redo some more barders. This is something you should consider doing. Yep, Christmas came and went, but as I've already said, there's always more and more anticipation. I look back at the Neon Snowflake small box. There you go. I saw how low it went, during the year of 2024. I saw how high it went in anticipation to December, and I thought, yeah, all right, I'll jump on it again around $1. I'm pretty sure it'll go back up to $3 again during or in the lead up to Christmas 2025. So yeah, I jumped on that. Christmas gang hoodie and pants. It's not going down super low compared to what it's done in previous years. So I've kind of rose up my buy order price here. On another account, I have barters for it as well, so I can do that. It's good having multiple accounts, it's helpful. But yeah, this is something you should consider. I'm pretty sure you've enjoyed post-Christmas a lot, and well, you've got to start considering what you do with your buy order amount. You've got to consider what you're doing with your profits. So this is definitely the thing I'd suggest. I looked at Serious Santa again. I thought, you know what, that rose up in price ever so nicely during Christmas. But right now, as I look over to here, let's just zoom out a bit. Give it a good proper look, and as you can see, there's 69 listings and it's now down to 89 cents. Give it a bit more time, could potentially go even lower. And last year it went as low as about 65 cents, 60 cents, and at the moment it could probably go back down to there again. So I'm expecting it. I've put a barter down, hoping for it to happen, and hopefully it rises back up in price again, of course, towards the Christmas this year. Yippee! Very straightforward. I think we've got the point across now, Mr. Hedge. Fair enough. So at the very least, I hope you've been having fun, making some sales. I've completely exhausted this account, but then I made a few more sales because I just about could, and then ended up having a whole bunch of pending, and it rolled over, and now I have even more money. I'm only supposed to have £1,700, but got a little bit more. Yippee. But yeah, sorry if it just was very straightforward today, but hey, I hope you enjoyed your post-Christmas. I hope you have a splendid year in 2025 with your sales. Of course, I've been making a lot of sales. I've got quite a lot of Steam Wallet now on my accounts. But yeah, that's it. Christmas is come and gone. And now we look forward to the future. And hopefully we pick up these skins for a much cheaper price. And these skins, don't forget about week 2. And of course, don't forget about week 1. So yeah, all right then. It was nice. It was fun while it lasted. But now we have to go through the whole process again. And as of now, we have to just play the waiting game, waiting for these skins to drop off to an even lower price. And for that, we have to wait until it reaches around March and April. So expectedly, I think that's the word to say, we are going to see the people playing less. People got to focus, with work and school, and the player count will drop off. It'll probably reach a low point around March or April time. February, maybe not so much because we're expecting the primitive update, so that's cool. But inevitably, there will be less people playing, less demand for skins, lower skin prices. That's where we make a move. And then we wait and wait and wait until either the summer with, random non-holiday skins, but November, December for Christmas-themed skins. Cool. All right, then. So, yeah, that's that. So let's just briefly talk about the next Rust store we'll talk about, of course, for the next video. And it was the very first Rust store for 2025. But something was very odd. Something was very fishy. By default, I was expecting some ridiculous picks, and they were fine. But one thing I definitely remembered from the previous year, for the first roster of 2024, we saw absolutely ridiculous sales. I looked at this and I thought, well, I don't know. And basically, it kind of it came to a realization that all these skins that were submitted before Christmas, as far back as before December, basically. So, yes, it really did look like these 4 Rust stores were pre-planned, and then Facepunch went and enjoyed like a month off with their holidays. So, okay, I guess that explains quite a fair bit, I guess you could say, but that's it then. So, yeah, all right. So, next week, we'll be talking about the first Rust store of 2025. I hope you look forward to it, and feel free to sit here and tell me how much you've sold over the past, 3 weeks, and how much you've bought, because you probably made a lot of profit and bought some things you genuinely wanted to use. So with that, thank you very much for watching me. I greatly appreciate it, and have a splendid day. Catch you later. Soon, goodbye.